And this is what they did to you people, man. They, these people brainwashed y'all. Where are these people who brainwashed you people into living like you do every day? Like, they got you people believing that your life was gonna be like that. Like you saw these people living a phony life, and then they got you believing that that was gonna happen for you. Like your life was gonna be like their phony life. And where are these people now? You don't talk to these people. You don't live with these people. Because if you did, you would know they're phonies and that life doesn't exist. But they got you living it every day now and getting used. You people are living a Cinderella story. It's a cartoon. It doesn't exist. There is no prince and there is no castle for you. You understand that? And these people who brainwashed you people, there's no life that's ever gonna be like that for you. You should have just accepted your life, and then that's what we would be living today. We would be living a life that has been accepted by everyone. How come everyone else that I have seen in life, how come we can accept our life, but all these other people are just dumb? They're just dumb people spying and trying to interfere, or they just don't, or they want nothing to do with you because you are not their Cinderella story, or they're just getting used, or whatever it is. But all these other people accept their life, and they live a life that's worse than yours, or they have. But you know what? We accept our life. And that's what everyone should be doing, is accepting the life. I'm not talking about messing with people though. I'm not talking about interfering. I'm not talking about spying. I'm not talking about any of that trash. Crazies. That's exactly what I'm not talking about. I'm talking about just accepting life and living it and not changing who you are or your sexual preference or whatever. Just accept your life and what it is. And if you've already done that, well then accept that and be alone. Where are you right now? You're alone because you changed. And it did you no good, did it? And it got you no one. And you're alone. To this day, you're alone. Because there's no life. That's why. It's phony. Phony people. They don't really exist. That life does not exist. There are people who are in relationships right now, and they live how they live. All right? And that's how it's going to be. Everyone is just waiting to die, y'all. I could wait to die here, or I could wait to die wherever I go and live my life. It makes no difference, but the facts are, is that I'm just waiting to die. And we have way too many people with issues and ruining life out here. And people are annoying. That's what I've learned in my 42 years. It doesn't matter if it's family. It doesn't matter if it's friends. It doesn't matter if it's your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever, your children, all right? Your animal, all right? People are annoying. And that's what you'll learn in life, that people are annoying. And there is no life, y'all. If people would just quit and live and accept their life and quit being brainwashed like there's this Cinderella story, because there isn't. That's why people want peace and quiet, and they want happiness, and they want to be left alone because they've dealt with all of that trash, and they know, and they've accepted their life, and they're not changing because they didn't get someone or whatever, Boo hoo, your life of issues that you're living. Boo hoo, boo hoo. We've all lived a life of issues, some worser than others. But hey, like I said, it's not a reason to change. It's not a reason to be out here ruining other people's lives. You just need to accept your life finally, and peace and quiet and happiness and living amongst other life and knowing that life is how it really is, and not a story, and not people trying to brainwash you because they're trying to use you, because it's just dumb life. And what do you got? You're living a dumb life. You're poor. You got no one. You got nothing. That's a dumb life, isn't it? And where are these people? Like I said, they're gone because they're phonies. And you would know that if you was living with them, if you was talking to these people, you would know that life is phony. That's why they're gone. You understand that? So it's a freaking phony life. It's a dumb life, y'all. But you just gotta accept the life that is. If you're alone or whatever, accept it. Accept that life. And then maybe one day you might get someone or whatever. I don't know. But you really need to accept your life and quit messing with other people. That's going to get you nothing. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's gonna get you nothing. I've lived it for 42 years, y'all. And it's gonna get you nothing. Goodbye.